Alright guys, welcome back to another Tuxedo T-shirt Madden 25 tutorial. Today we are talking about screen passes. Screen passes, in my opinion, are one of the most valuable plays to have in the entire playbook. It's a pseudo-run pass play, essentially a pass play that serves as a run. It's high percentage, and if you can do it right, if you have the right players for it, it can be very effective. So without further ado, let's get to it. For our demonstration today, we're going to be using the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, with the Eagles, we are going to be using this single back formation screen pass. It's a very basic screen pass using 3 interior pulling offensive linemen. There's a play like this in every single playbook in Madden 25. Now, on the defensive side of the ball, we're going to have Dallas run this play here, 2-man under. It's just a base 4-3 formation. Obviously, as plays on the defensive side of the ball change, we might have to change what we do on offense, but the general concepts are the same and can be applied to virtually all defenses. Now, the most important part of executing the screenplay properly is this moment here. The running back, in this case Shady McCoy, has caught the ball and turned upfield and has just a split second to decide where he's going to carry the ball. Now, he has 2 defenders pressing in on him, one from the middle of the field and one coming from the sidelines. The good news, however, is he has 2 offensive linemen set up to block those 2 individuals. All he has to do is cut back into the field for those blocks to set up. Let's see what happens here, though, when he decides not to cut back into the field. Sure enough, he is enveloped by defenders and tackled brutally. On this next play, we see again the failure to properly read what's going on downfield, and this becomes something that requires a lot of practice. Once you get good at reading the blocks, you can see how the angles are set up and potentially break a short screen pass for a big gain. That's one of the biggest advantages of a screen pass. Screen passes are conservative plays that are high percentage passes that can be used to break big gains. It's a low risk, high reward play, and they are worth their weight in gold as long as you have the right personnel to run them effectively. This is something that I would recommend practicing in practice mode, and I would also highly recommend using LeSean McCoy because he is unbelievably fun to use in this game. As you can see by the many examples, I had an absolute blast recording for you guys. Now, a large part of what the screen pass relies on to be successful is that the defensive line continues to push upfield even after the offensive linemen have pulled away to vacate the line of scrimmage. But what if that doesn't happen? Let's pause it here. Here we see number 97, Jason Hatcher, the defensive tackle, read the play appropriately, and instead of rushing Michael Vick, he's going to roll out to cover LeSean McCoy. The result of Hatcher appropriately reading the play is disastrous. McCoy, even if he's not tackled by Hatcher himself, is not going to be able to get anything going. It would be a miracle if he was able to break away from the pack with that type of pressure coming from Hatcher, no matter how many times we try and feed him the ball. If Hatcher is able to read the play appropriately, the screen pass is going absolutely nowhere. So what can be done? If Hatcher reads the screen pass correctly, that takes LeSean McCoy almost completely out of the play. Well, there is one thing. Hatcher's absence along the defensive line leaves a gaping hole at the line of scrimmage where if you have an athletic quarterback like Michael Vick, you can take advantage. So if you see the defensive tackle roll out with the running back, just head straight up the field with your athletic quarterback and take your free 15-yard gain. Now, if you don't have an athletic quarterback, that obviously serves as a problem. So if you have Peyton Manning in your backfield, there's a few other things you can do. You can look to one of your receivers down the field and try and hit them in stride. Or if there are no open receivers, there's never any shame in throwing the ball away. It keeps your quarterback from taking a hit where they could potentially fumble the football or worse, get injured. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me for another Tuxedo T-shirt Madden 25 tutorial. If you haven't checked out my other tutorials, please be sure to do so. The links are all in the description and on the screen. Also, if you have requests for future tutorial videos that you'd like me to do, if there's something that you've always been wondering about in Madden and you've always wanted someone to try and explain it to you, please leave that in the comment section below. If you're not familiar with this channel, please check out our other videos. We have a very long-running Madden 25 Connected Franchise series that you might be interested in taking a look at. Lastly, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe to my channel. Every part of that helps my viewership and helps me grow this channel. So thank you guys again for joining me. I'm Tuxedo T-shirt, and I'm out.